They posted a want ad, homie, for a strength and conditioning coach. The Los Angeles Lakers, one of the most iconic franchises in all of sports history. One of the most expensive franchises in all of sports history. Most valued sports franchise in history. This is what it says, Smitty. I'll read it to you, and then I don't know. The head strength and conditioning coach for the Los Angeles Lakers ensures that each player has an individual designed strength and conditioning plan to promote and support his maximum performance and health maintenance. This role implements, monitors, and adjusts players' workouts year-round as needed. In addition, the head strength and conditioning coach is responsible for motivating players and holding them accountable for their work in the weight room. Must be able to work well with the team, work irregular hours, and travel overnight for extensive periods of time. Now, this is on the Lakers website. Plus, it has about 10 essential functions and duties and responsibilities, such as coordinate and cooperate with medical and performance staff, attend training camp, all practices, all home and away preseason, regular season, and playoff games. Also, get tested and figure out how the NBA anti-drug test program works, and then complete administrative and other duties assigned. But, Smitty, you only need a bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
And the salary's between $200 and $250.
Pretty good.
No, it's actually shitty. So the key is, Smitty.
That's pretty good, especially all the perks you get too.
Yeah. Motivating players and holding them accountable for their work in the weight room.
Coaching.
That's an impossible task for absolute nobody to take the job that you flew on your website. It's absolutely a mockery, homie. It's an absolute joke. It is an absolute joke.
You think it's crazy?
This is JJ Redick being wet behind the ears coach, bro. I'm just telling you. And I'll break it down later, but go ahead.
I'm just asking you, you think it's crazy for any professional sports organization to list any of their jobs that's not like on the corporate behind the computer side online on their site?
Yes.
Got you. Okay. All right. I feel you. Like for me, I'm ignorant, to how they typically go about things like this. Common sense, or just like you put a gun in my head and tell me to guess, I would assume you being the Lakers, you would just have natural connections and conversations behind closed doors, like you would do with any other regular coach. Like you wouldn't put the head coach of the Lakers. We're looking for a guy. We're willing to pay $3 to $5 million. Obviously, it's a different level, but still, it's a coach. Any coach, I wouldn't expect to see a job posting online. So this is very, very intriguing. That's why I want to look, and it's I'm pretty sure it's real. I looked it up, went to an article.
No, it's real.
To the site. So
it's
this
real.
Is very intriguing. I mean, if they're really looking for a coach, I actually got a guy in mind. I'm not gonna say his name because I know he has a job right now. I don't want to make things weird, but maybe I'll send it over to my old strength coach that I used to be with and see if he wants to come out here. He'll get him right.
Yeah, no one's gonna get him right. JJ Redick's job is to get him right. Here's the reason. You're going to get $200K in LA. So you're going to make maybe $100K after taxes. And then you're going to tell a billionaire, get your fucking ass down. You ain't low enough in the squat rack. Get the fuck out of here, homie. JJ Redick is a cop-out. And by the way,
billionaire.
Full cop-out. Yeah, billionaire. LeBron's a billionaire, homie, if you didn't know.
Okay, you got two players who making that max money on the team. Everybody else is making regular NBA
Everyone
money.
else on the team makes more than the strength conditioning coach. Stop.
Of course, but
stop, homie. Stop.
Not billionaires, homie.
I said you're going to tell a billionaire, homie. Did you not hear me?
Yeah,
a billionaire. LeBron James. Is LeBron James not the figurehead of the team?
LeBron got his own workout program. I don't matter who's there for LeBron. Leave LeBron out. LeBron about to retire the next year.
That's your problem, homie. That's the problem.
No, it's not.
You want to leave cats out of a team?
I'm being real.
Come on, homie.
It's like Tom Brady who works at Fox. TB12.
Don't matter.
He has his own thing. TB12.
Right? It don't matter. You got a guy with a bachelor's degree, homie, that makes $250K telling. Okay, tell Luka then. Let's get Luka in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. I mean, he makes $300 million.
Ding, 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 ding.
$300 million.
And now you're thinking macro, though. Now you're thinking macro.
No, it's already macro. You're not going to get none of them right, homie. None of them.
In shape.
You can't get fucking Austin Reeves to buy in at $250K. Stop, homie. These cats ain't looking at you like some guru. Listen, I know professional trainers in professional sports. The Tampa Bay Lightning hockey team guy, I got a lot of my weight room shit from him. He's a good friend of mine. Homie, he can't motivate millionaires. Millionaires don't need a guy to motivate them in the weight room. You need the coach to motivate you and say,
so what are
do
you
your
saying?
fucking job, homie. Show up to the weight room and do your job. And now if you have a strength conditioning coach in there, cool. You know how this thing works, homie. You've been in Ball State with a strength conditioning coach versus the head coach.
College. It's different in college.
But it's not. It's not really.
In college, we spend this more than anything. Which coach do football players in college spend the most time?
I mean, you're not listening to the macro. I know. I already know where you're going. That's not what this. No, you're not listening, homie. That's not the macro discussion. Who do you think told the fucking strength conditioning coach at Ball State what to do?
The head coach told him the direction.
Homie,
Hold on. Let me finish though. The head coach told him the direction of
my
model. I want these type of linemen.
Mission statement. Philosophy.
Take that and create a plan that fits with, okay, cool. But I'm saying,
guess what it is though? My hours, head football coaches, my hours. When do we have it? What we do in there? Are we maintenance or strength? When are we doing that? Is it versus winter, spring, or summer? When are we doing what? That's what. And then the guy goes in there and is the guy that runs the environment, homie. And you're with him more than the head football coach.
Yeah, but
all. You guys all use the same excuse. All players use that excuse. We're with the strength conditioning coach more hours than the head coach.
We respect
it. Has nothing to do with it. I get it,
but it had way more time with them than we do with a head coach for sure.
But respectfully, you have no fucking idea what goes on behind in the coaching office. You're only with the guy in the weight room thinking that this guy is controlling the thing. No, he's not, homie. You know how many hours of coaching meetings there's going on with the head coach and the strength conditioning coach that you don't know shit about? Has nothing to do with what you think is going on in the weight room. Go ahead.
Are you telling me that the head coach? Now I'm not talking about what you did because you did things different, like when you coach. But typically, you told me the head coach is literally putting together the specific lifting plan for the day, for the week. I want the lineman to do 4 sets of hang cleans. Then I want them to move over to do 4 sets of back squat, 4 sets of front squat. I want Big Smitty at this weight. No, they're not doing that. They may tell you, hey, I want you to focus on getting these guys bigger. They got these guys on weight gain. I need a big lot. Cool. But the strength coach is the one making the specific plan centered around what the head coach wants and desires. Am I wrong in saying that?
You're completely wrong.
So you're saying you got to put in the exact specific plan and just hand it over to the strength coach and said, do it.
You know what he is? He's the science guy that understands what the lifts do and what lifts are. He has nothing to do with the structure of what I want as my philosophy for my program. Nothing at all. Like, we hire a strength conditioning coach because he's an ass kicker, or he gets along with the players, or he gets them to buy in, or he's a fucking rah-rah guy in there. Has nothing to do with the program, homie. The head coach has the vision of the football program when he hires that man. And he tells that man, this is what we do here. He interviews tons of guys, Smitty. And the guys that are combative and say, I don't really want, I do it my way. I'm not hiring that guy. He's not getting the job. He's going to do it my way or the highway. Now, I'm going to let you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But it's my program, homie. It's my philosophy. Because at the end of the day, I never seen a strength coach getting fired for going 0-10 on the football field.
We're saying the same thing.
All right, so let me run this by you real quick.
You wouldn't listen to me.
The whole thing is it's a bad look for a professional organization to put that out there, and it makes J.J. Redick look really weak in this particular spot. As he hears, because this is why. Macro. The end of the season ended, and he came out on a press conference the next day, and what did he say after they got beat by Timberwolves? We got some guys in shape, but we got a lot of guys that aren't in shape, and they're not very bought in, and blah, blah, blah. Now you post this on your website, and if you don't think J.J. Redick has something to do with this, you're crazy. So he goes out there and now posts this, which makes him look even weaker because specifically you know who he's talking to. Luka. And he's telling a coach, Come in here and get Luka right at $250K. Come get a $350 million guy right, making $250. And by the way, you'll get taxed in LA. And by the way, you probably barely cover gas. Get the fuck out of here. Not happening, Smitty. It's a bad look.
If you make $250,000 and you don't know how to manage that and live a solid life out here, that's your problem. If you don't know how to write off certain taxes and know how to maneuver with $250,000, that's a you problem, homie. Trust me. You can live a solid life out here with that.
Is he single?
Probably so. Strength coach, probably.
Well, he better be single, and he better understand that the more you make, the more they take. I'm surprised you don't know that by now.
But you make $250,000 a year, and you live a good life. You have a fucking beautiful home.
I live month to month.
I live month to month on your fence. You got a.
I live month to month. I live month to month though.
You got 4 or 5 grills. You got multiple.
What's that mean?
You got
that's a hustler.
9 TVs, movie theater. You got a par 3 golf course, a full basketball court.
That has nothing to do with it.
Made. You got a full hill backyard where your dogs play at, and they kill lizards. You got a reindeer when you're driving on the way to your house. You might run to a couple reindeer on the way there, especially around October, November, December. Like, and you make
donkeys.
You make the exact same amount. You make the exact same amount. So what are you trying to tell me, homie?
Donkey.
250 still good, homie.
First of all, you
donkey, reindeer, whatever.
You pocket watching. That's what you said you don't do.
We're just being real.
Number two, I'm month to month. I live month to month, literally.
Explain that.
And I make way more than $250.